Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today got another home launch golf video for you. I think this is the one that probably everybody's wanting to see. We're going to be comparing the Orbit / SC4 launch monitor versus my GC2 device. We've got the Orion software loaded up on the laptop that we've got the Orbit connected to, and then I've got my GC2 device connected to my desktop, which is displaying the Foresight Sports driving range behind me here on the impact screen. So if you've watched the previous two videos with the wedges and the irons, we kind of hit two clubs. We hit basically 5-6 shots or whatever with each club, and can compare the data at the end. With this one, since we're just hitting driver, I'm probably going to hit like 8 or 10 drivers, and then we'll just kind of compare the data like we have been in a spreadsheet, and just we'll see which gets closer. Is it going to be the launch monitor display, or is it going to be the Orion software? Alright, so I've got the target selected in the Orion software, I got driver selected, and then we've got driver selected in Foresight as well. Alright, so here's shot one with the driver. It's off the toe a little bit. Yeah, a little kind of snap hooky.
282 yards.
Alright, so we had 282.4 yards of carry on the launch monitor device display. Let's see if I can hit a better one than that. Felt like much better contact. Little baby draw.
301 yards.
Yep. Wow, that might have actually been pretty close on carry. We had 301.4 carry on the device display versus 301.7 carry in the Foresight software. So for higher ball speed, for further distance, I mean, that was pretty impressive, because I've never really seen it that close. Usually ball speed, carry distance goes up, you usually get a wider margin between the device, or at least between the SC4 launch monitor and the GC2 device. Another little baby draw.
294 yards.
Not as much distance on that one though. That one wasn't center face. Alright, so we had 294 even carry on the device display. And then, yeah, 276.6. That's kind of what I'm used to seeing. Like, we're usually like 15 to 20 yards off where we used to be in the previous comparison test with the driver in this. That was off the toe. It's going to have a little drawback to it.
290 yards.
I think I really got the spin down on that one, though, because I got really good carry. Alright, so we had 290.7 carry on the device display. Yeah, versus 310.8 carry. So, wasn't center face, but backspin number was really down, like 1700. So that really helped on the carry number there. It's going to be a little power fade. Didn't get around that one.
293 yards.
Less distance. Alright, so we had 293.5 carry on the device display. Versus only 265.9 in Foresight. Draw. Okay, a little baby draw.
290 yards.
Yeah, that wasn't very good center face contact either. It was actually kind of a little bit low on the face. So good shot shape, but just not a lot of distance. So I had 290.1 carry on the device display on that shot. Ooh. Worm burner.
278 yards.
Yeah, really low on the face. Really bad contact. As you can tell, the SC4 device picked up 278 yards of carry versus truly the GC2 said it was just basically a worm burner. I mean, it had 41 yards of carry, even though it kind of rolled out on the fairway here over 200 yards. And that's the thing, I feel like I've hit some really low ones, kind of like that in the Orion software and game with the Orbit, and it still surprised me that I still got quite a bit of distance out of it. And that's the thing, is like I think it really looks more probably at ball speed, and not so much maybe at launch angle, maybe more launch direction and ball speed. And so then it plays that into the calculation, and that's why you still get 270 plus yards of carry on a shot that went 41 yards. All right, so we'll hit a few more here. See if I can hit some that are much better than that. That's better. A little power fade.
300 yards.
All right, so not bad. I'll take that. We had 300.9 yards of carry on the device display that time. That one had a lot of backspin on it. That was good center face contact. It's going to draw more than I wanted it to, though. But really good distance on that one. Probably lower spin, too. Yeah, so we had 306.1 on the device display versus 300.2 carry, mostly because of that 2000 backspin number there. All right, see if I can hit a couple good ones before we wrap this up. That was toey.
293 yards.
Still got out there because I'm sure it had reduced backspin. All right, so we had 293.8 carry on the device that time versus 300.9. And yeah, like I said, 1500 backspin. All right, I'm going to try to see if I can hit a power fade here. Faded a little bit more than I wanted it to. Kind of wanted it more of like a baby fade. All right, so we had 299.7 carry on the device that time versus 260.6. Because, yeah, almost at 4,000 backspin. Let's see if I can hit another power fade and get the spin down maybe just a little bit. A low launch angle. It has kind of more of a baby fade to it. But yeah, not getting any distance. So let's just spin your shot. Almost 4,000 backspin again. See, I had 290.3 on the device display on that one.
All right, so we'll take a quick look at the data here. With the carry distance, the ball speed being up, I've kind of expected that most of these shots they're not gonna be real close. I mean, there's some that are really close, but for the most part, they're gonna have some distance between them. But I will say, it looks like the Orion software still came out on top. It had 6 shots that was closer, and compared to the Orbit SC4 launch monitor, which only had 5, and then the overall average of all the shots was closer on the Orion software as well. I did mark that one in orange because that was the worm burner that I kind of hit, and that was going to kind of skew the data a little bit too much, so I didn't include that shot in the averages.
All right, guys, that's gonna end this demo video. I hope it was informative. I hope you got something out of it. Maybe help make a purchase decision or not with the Orbit launch monitor or the SC4 launch monitor. I will say, I think since the last time I did these tests, we have seen at least 2 firmware updates for the SC4 launch monitor. So hopefully when we're comparing the numbers and stuff, we're seeing that it's gotten closer since those updates. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in and watching the video. If you like the video, please give it a like. If you're not subscribed to the channel and you're liking this content, I'm going to plan on releasing a whole lot more probably in the coming weeks. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and help the channel out. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below for me. I'll get to them as I can. And then you guys have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one.